Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun, it's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today, my goodness, first I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. The past few days have been very rough. Just pain-wise for my hips. But I dragged myself out today because I want to read on what's happened to President Trump. I just can't even begin to articulate how I felt when I saw that. So as I'm sure the rest of you also had a very strong reaction to not only the event, but how Trump responded to the event. All I can say is no matter what you think of him, he's a fighter and he's tough. And that's just who he is. So he's a guy from the Bronx. He's a fighter from the Bronx. That's all. That's what it is. All right. So what I'd like to do, let's take a look at maybe what's behind it. What happened? Was this a last minute idea? Why was he targeted? Did he act alone? Let's find out if I can get anything from the tarot. The past few days have also been, in energy-wise, energy's been very scrambled the past few days. It's actually been really hard to concentrate, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with what's going on in the universe or if it's just, me in particular. But anyway, let's see what's going on here. All right, so for this reading, I would like to use the Knights Templar Tarot. When I first thought of doing this reading, there was no question this is the tarot I was going to use, the deck. There was no question. This one was just calling to me and demanded to be used, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's see what we can find out here. All right, so here we go. For the assassination attempt that occurred of President Trump yesterday, did the gunman craft the plan himself? Did he think of this all by himself? No help, just thought of it all by himself. And was this a last-minute idea? Is this something he just, saw the gun, he saw his rifle, and he realized he was nearby, and he was going to do something about it? Was this a last-minute idea? Strength in reverse. Okay. Not being strong. All right, and why did he target Trump? Why? He's a registered Republican, although he has apparently donated to the Democratic Party recently. So why did he target Trump? And did anyone else ask him to do this or suggest to him to do this? Did anyone else ask him to do this or suggest it to him in any way, shape, or form? Even if it was subconsciously. And is there going to be another attempt on Trump's life before the election in November? Our election in the U.S. is on November 5th. It's a Tuesday. All of our elections are on Tuesdays. Oops. And, okay, these cards are getting ready here. Let's see, we got Five of Cups in reverse. It's regret and disappointment. Eight of Wands. Ooh, obstacles. Okay. All right. Eight of Wands in reverse. All right, and then is there going to be another attempt on Trump's life before the election in November? Nine of Cups. Ooh, being very smug. Okay. And will the election on November 5th be held? Been hearing a few rumors about that. So let's see. Is the election on November 5th, is that going to be held? Is that going to happen? And then I'm going to go on the limb. Who's going to win the election? Who's going to win it? Is it going to be Biden or Trump? Or, okay, let's just say Democrat or Republican. Democrat or Republican. All right. Oops. Oh, Justice. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Justice will prevail. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to almost done here. Shuffling. Whoops. Okay, yeah, these cards are ready. The Lovers. Ooh. Okay, well, that's interesting. All right. I think we're going to go with this one right here. Yes, that one felt good. Okay, I got that one. There we go. And I have 7 questions. We'll be doing 7 cards. All right, here we go. Underlying energy. Eight of Wands in reverse. Obstacles. Two of Cups. Loving relationship, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Five of Wands here, which is fighting. We'll see if that one's going to play into it. 2 8s. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands upright is very fast-moving energy, traveling, air travel. And in reverse, this is about energy that's been blocked. And it's usually obstacles that are created of your own making. Okay, and then we have the Two of Cups. How interesting. A loving relationship or a partnership in some way. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, it's about hard work, mastering your craft. And in reverse, it's about either being lazy or feeling like something is effortless. That's interesting underlying energy for this topic. All right, let's see. So, did the gunman craft the plan himself? Did he do this by himself? The Moon. Oh my God. Things are not as they appear. Things are not as they appear. There's a secret. There's a lie hidden. There's anxiety and fear. Did he craft the plan himself? I don't think he did. Things are not as they appear. Trying to master his craft, but some obstacles were put up. This has to do with a partnership. There were 2 people involved. And there was some... Oh, this is the obstacle. I'm sorry. Obstacle put in your path, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is thinking something's effortless. This is going to be so easy to do, and it's going to be no effort at all. Obstacles put in the way. All right, so things are not as they appear. And the question is, okay, did the gunman craft the plan himself? No, very clearly there was another person. There was another person involved, maybe a woman. And that they thought this would be an effortless thing, and that obstacles in the way. I wonder if this is the fact that from what I saw on the coverage with the Secret Service, they did not have a clear view of that particular building. There wasn't a clear view from a particular area. There was an eyewitness who said that they saw the gunman climbing up the building with the rifle, and they flagged down the police, and they tried to tell them, and the police from where they were standing could not see that top of that building. There were. I'll put up a diagram in case you haven't seen it of the venue where Trump was located, where the building where the gunman was, and then the building behind Trump. There were 2 Secret Service snipers set up, and the one that took out the gunman happened to be the one that was right behind Trump. So there was some kind of obstacle in place. But did he craft the plan himself? No, there was someone else involved. We have another person, and possibly a woman. That's what the cards are telling me, allegedly. All right, was this a last-minute idea? Was this a last-minute idea? The Star in reverse. All right, so upright, the Star is about hope and faith and healing and being the center of attention. And in reverse, it's the loss of hope, the loss of faith. Not wanting to have attention put on you. Was this a last-minute idea? I don't think so. This is about I've lost hope, I've lost faith, I'm going to do something. I want to keep out of the public eye. I want to keep the attention away from me. And again, we've got 2 people planning this, and they thought it would be completely effortless. Apparently, he took a good shot, so apparently mastering his craft, this just would be effortless from what he could do, but there was an obstacle in the way. Is this a last-minute idea? I don't think so. It's just, this kind of tells me that because there was a loss of faith, a loss of hope, that there was a plan in place. All right, let's see. That'd be a more definitive answer would have been in the Two of Wands, but we'll see. Why did he target Trump? Why did he target President Trump? Oh my God, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They wanted to stop the continuation of his line. They wanted to stop the next presidency. Ten of Pentacles upright is about line of succession. You're the next person in line. It's generational wealth. And in reverse, they wanted to stop him from becoming president again. That's all it is. They wanted to stop that continuation. And it was 2 people. 2 people planned it. And the Eight of Pentacles, they thought it'd be effortless, and they had to get rid of some obstacle that was in the way. All right, did anyone else ask him to do this? Did anyone else ask him to do this? Oh, well, that's a no. Ace of Wands in reverse. No, this was his idea. Ace of Wands upright is about a new idea that bears fruit. It's a yes in tarot. When asking a question, it's yes or no. And in reverse, it's no. It was not, no one else asked him to do this. He thought of it himself. This was his idea, his suggestion. And it's one that didn't work. But there was another person who knew about it. And he thought it would be easy. And he thought that, that he could get past all obstacles. Oh my, okay. Will there be another attempt before the election in November? Is someone else going to try to take out President Trump? The Nine of Swords. Well, that is certainly the fear. I'm not getting a direct answer from tarot. Okay, understood. But this is definitely the fear now. This is the nightmare that someone else will try to take him out. And it's under... Oh, wow. It's under the Star in reverse. They've lost faith in the system. They've lost faith that his normal protection methods won't work. It is a great fear that someone else will try to take him out. Goodness. And they're going to be looking for the second person. Yeah, because someone else knew about it. Someone else knew about it, absolutely. All right, and then is the election on November 5th going to be held? Are we going to be able to vote in November? King of Pentacles. Yes. I believe this is a yes. King of Pentacles. We are going to be able to elect someone new. So, this is actually President Trump's sign. He's a Gemini. He's an air sign. Okay, so is that... Would he be Pentacles? You know, whether or not this represents President Trump, or is the election going to be held on November 5th? It will be held. It will be. At least it will start to be. It might be interrupted. Oh gosh, that's a conflicting sign. I may have to ask the pendulum. I think it's going to start to be held and something's going to interrupt it. Oh dear. Who's going to win the election? Who's going to win the election? The Chariot. Wow, what a powerful card. So the Chariot in this deck represents strength of intellect. It represents the four elements, all four of the elements, saying that the universe is behind you and that the road will present no obstacles. So who's going to win the election? I think this is going to be President Trump. And this, the King of Pentacles here, on my other question was, will the election be held in November? This represents actually Robert the Bruce. And this represents giving refuge to the Templars and receiving military aid. This is about strategy and practicality. So is it going to be held in November? I think it will be. There may be some incident that happens on Election Day, but the election will be held. And I'm going to go out on the limb and say President Trump is going to win. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I'm getting a lot of conflicting energy on this reading. Let's do a wrap up here. All right, did the gunman craft the plan himself? There's something under the surface we don't know, of course, there always is, but things are not as they appear. So there's some anxiety and fear about this, and there is a lie being hidden. And I do believe that there is a second person involved. Someone he was either in a relationship with or someone he trusted and loved, either it could be any kind of partnership, but an affectionate partnership. Someone else is involved in this. And they thought this would be an effortless, you can do this with your eyes closed. And the Eight of Wands is they're going to be we have to remove one obstacle. And if we do that, this will work. So did he craft the plan himself? No, there was someone else involved. And was this a last minute idea? And this is the loss of hope and faith. So I want to say this was a plan, because in this deck, the star is about secret knowledge. It's acquired through constant study. So this is where upright, this is the monk is mixing all the different potions and waters in the vase, and he's planning and strategizing. But in reverse, it's like it was a plan, but it was a last minute thing. I'm starting to think that because it is in reverse, this is a plan through, you know what? It's a plan through constant study, but the plan failed. All right. No, it was planned. It absolutely was planned. It wasn't a last minute idea. It was planned. It may have not have been planned very far in advance, but it was planned. And there was another person involved, allegedly, and they thought it would be easy pickings, and they had just an obstacle to get past. And why did he target Trump? He just didn't want him to be president again. Wanted to, plain and simple. Wanted to take it out. Wanted to take him out. And did anyone else ask him to do this? No, it was his plan, and he maybe recruited someone else in the idea, but it was his plan. And then will there be another attempt before the election in November? That's the fear. That is the nightmare. And I'm not getting a direct answer on that. I will ask the pendulum on that. And will the election be held in November? It will be. It will be. There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot going on. If this had been in reverse, I would have said no. But that is the plan currently, that the election will go on as scheduled. And then who's going to win the election? President Trump will. He's got everything at his fingertips. And he's going to win. He's going to win, allegedly. All right, let's ask Christine about if there's going to be another attempt. If there's going to be another attempt, let's ask. All right, let me get my pendulum mat. All right, here we go. I got the pendulum mat here. All right, here's Christine. Hello, Christine. I hope you will answer my question about the assassination attempt that was just made on President Trump. All right. Is there going to be another attempt on President Trump's life before the election, before or on election day? Is there going to be another attempt on his life? Maybe. Can you tell me? Are you allowed to tell me if there's going to be another attempt on his life? Are you allowed to tell me this information? Are you permitted to tell me? Okay. Will we have our election on November 5th in the United States? Will that election be held on November 5th? Yes. Okay. And if you're allowed to tell me, is President Trump going to win the election in November? Is President Trump going to win the election in November? Yes. Okay. And is he going to recover completely from his injury? Is he going to recover completely from his injury? Yes. All right. And then did the gunman act alone? Did the gunman act alone in his assassination attempt on President Trump? Did he act alone? No. Was a woman involved? Was it a woman who was involved? Oh. Was a woman involved? Yes. And will we find out that person's name? Will we find out what woman was involved? In the investigation, will we find that out? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you for the information that you have given us today. We truly appreciate it. All right, everyone, that's your reading. I hope you found that interesting. And remember, this is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And I am very glad President Trump is okay. I'm going to say something really quick here. The world has gone through a lot. We have all been through some incredible times in the past 30 years. And I was just talking to my sister before this reading. I really think that people who are on this earth right now, during this very turbulent time that we are here because we're strong enough to go through it. People who are alive in this time, during this incredible time, not only in the United States, but in Great Britain, around the world, there is so much political intrigue and unrest. And I really, really think that the people who are here today, we were all chosen to go through this time because we are all strong enough to go through it. We're all going to be okay. We're all strong enough to get through this because we all believe very strongly in the greater good that's out there for each of our countries. So no matter what's going on, just stay strong. We'll all get through it, and it's all going to be okay because we're here because we can get through it. So just my personal thought. So thanks everyone for being here, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, why, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. I really, really do. And if you're not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any readings, and subscribe. I know you're always watching my channel. You might as well subscribe. Thanks so much, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.